The Battle of Gassington, occurring in 1461, stands as a pivotal event in Scottish history. This skirmish between Scottish and English forces unfolded during the tumultuous Wars of the Roses, a series of conflicts that ravaged England with factional strife. As part of the broader struggle for dominance and influence, this battle combined national pride with commendable bravery in the face of formidable foes. Here are vivid scenes capturing the essence of this historic clash. On the morning of the promised day, the Scottish flag shimmered under the morning sun. Soldiers, brimming with anticipation and anxiety, gathered in their camp, readying their weapons and strengthening their resolve. The camp buzzed with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. Meanwhile, Scottish leaders convened to deliberate on their military strategies. Tension filled the air as they debated the best course of action to counter the English forces who enjoyed royal support. Their plan demanded unyielding courage and flawless coordination. As the English forces loomed ever closer, the atmosphere grew dense with anticipation. The distant sounds of shouts and clanging bells signaled the imminent clash. Soldiers prepared themselves for the forthcoming fight, emotions oscillating between fear and hope. War cries pierced the air as the Scottish troops launched their first offensive. With flags fluttering and the roar of battle growing louder, the scene became one of chaotic intensity. The initial rush set the stage for the fierce conflict ahead. The English forces responded swiftly with a powerful counterattack. Swords met shields in a cacophony of clashing metal as ferocious skirmishes erupted between the two sides. Amid this chaos, a Scottish knight showcased extraordinary bravery. Leading a small contingent, his indomitable resolve to claim victory spurred his comrades to fight valiantly. A critical moment arrived when a band of Scottish knights executed a daring charge on the enemy flank, sowing disorder in the English ranks. Under this relentless pressure, some English soldiers began to fall back. In the thick of the battle, unexpected reinforcements arrived for the Scots, emerging from an unforeseen direction. Their timely arrival invigorated the weary soldiers, their triumphant shouts echoing across the battlefield. Over time, the English lines began to crumble and retreat. The battle had assumed an epic dimension as the scales tipped definitively in favor of the Scottish forces. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the victorious end was marked for the Scots. The air was thick with a bittersweet mix of pride and sorrow for the lost lives. Despite the heavy toll on both sides, the victory belonged to the Scottish soldiers. This battle, monumental in its significance, not only shaped the trajectory of Scottish history during the Civil Wars, but also embodied the ideals of courage and unity. It underscored the significance of national values in adversity and etched a lasting legacy on Scottish identity, inspiring generations to come.